Hi all. This story is about a small tea shop owner. There was a small tea shop in a village. This tea shop man could get hardly few customers always. This particular day he didn't even have one single customer, so he didn't even earn one single rupee also. So the whole day passed by and it was night 8:30. He has to shut down the shop with at most all disappointment that he could not make even a single sales that day. So his milk was to be wasted because of no customers. So he was very worried that if the things goes just like this, he has to end up his business. He should do some other business also. He was very much frustrated regarding this. So he cleaned up all the things and he was winding up the shop and he was about to close the shutter. He saw a old man came near to his shop and he looked like he was very much hungry and very tired. He looked like he didn't have even have food for days. Now this old man requested the tea shop owner to give him some food. This tea shop man also was very much convinced about this old guy who came inside his shop. Now this old person told that, please sir, I don't have even a single rupee of money. Can you please help me? He asked. The tea shop owner agreed. Okay, then come inside. I'll give you some tea and bun and snacks, everything. Then he called him inside and gave some tea for this old man. Now this old man was very much pretty hungry that he ate up all the food which the tea shop owner gave very pretty much quickly. And now this tea shop man asked this person where he was coming from. This old man said that I live somewhere far behind the villages and he's been abandoned by his family and he's been roaming in the streets and living in the kindness of the people like you, giving them food. So one day he could get food, one day he could not get food, and so on. Now this tea shop man asked this this old person, where will he stay for this night? He said, I don't have any place to stay. I have to sleep in the streets. Now this tea shop man got so very puzzled or convinced about his this old man and told this old man to sleep in his house for that one night. This man also agreed and he gave him some more food when he did enter his house and he gave some more food and made him to sleep in his cot. He took care of him nicely and the next morning this young old person took his bag and started leaving his house. So while he was leaving, this old man told to the tea shop owner that, I'm leaving the house and thank you very much for all your concern. You gave me food, made me to stay, and very happy about this. So, regarding this, I don't have any money to pay for you, but I can do one favor for you that I am an artist. I can draw some beautiful painting for you outside the shop so that it can attract some customers. Now, this tea shop owner was quite okay with this thing. He told that, okay, whatever needs to be done for to saving his business is okay. And he gave the young man a chance to draw. Sorry, the old man a chance to draw on the wall of the tea shop. This old man pulled out some brushes and paint from his bag and started drawing. After drawing for several hours, this tea shop owner came to see the drawing of this old man. He saw that it was a beautiful court, that is a king's court, with a dancer dancing with some poses. Now, this tea shop owner asked this artist, um, I thought you would have drawn something related to tea, some flavors of tea coming outside. So, related to tea, is my business, and if you draw some drawings related to tea it might be helpful, but you have drawn a picture of a dancer and dancing in a court, And how can this attract customers to me? He asked. Now, this old man said that don't think cheap about this drawing. This is actually a magical drawing, he said. He gave some conditions for this drawing. This old man said that when three people when three people gave claps for three times, 1, 2, and 3, when they clap for three times, this dancer who is in the painting will come out of the painting and dance in life. And this is a magical painting. After dancing, she gets back inside the painting again and disappears. It was quite amazing. Now it was only two people there, the tea shop owner and the young old person, so they couldn't clap. The old person before leaving gave him another second condition. The first condition was three persons has to clap three times. The second condition was when only one person clapped. Alright, when only one person clapped, this dancer would die and the painting would turn black and white. Okay, then he said fine, okay, and now this old person left. So some time passed by. There were five people who came to that tea shop to have tea. Now this tea shop owner wanted to test whether this drawing is really magical or not. So he made those five people who came there to clap their hands for three times. And to his surprise, the magic worked out really well. The dancer girl who was in the painting came out in live and started dancing. It was a pretty good dance. She was so beautiful. She danced very well. And after dancing for 5 minutes, she again disappeared inside the painting. And this news spread as a word of mouth to all the people, and many people came to his tea shop to check this dancing. So words passed by to all the nearby villages. This tea shop owner attracted many new customers to his tea shop, and he earned quite a lot of money with this magical painting. And now this story even reached the king. Now the king wanted to test whether this was correct. Was this really happening or not? He wanted to come and see whether it was true. So what he did was he ordered the soldiers of the servants or soldiers of his kingdom and made him to take to that particular tea shop. This king was quite a fond of dancers. He likes dancing very much. So he wanted to see the dance in life. So he went to the tea shop. Before 20 feet itself, he stopped the chariot and he told his soldiers to go to the tea shop and clear off the crowd over there. There were some 20 people sitting and drinking tea there. And the soldiers went to the tea shop and cleared off the crowd, telling that king has come and you just please move out. Now all the public also moved out because the king has come and the tea shop was cleared now. Now this king had some greedy thing that he wanted to see this dancer all alone. So he also made all his soldiers and servants to move out of this place and go to this kingdom. Now only the tea shop owner and king both were present. Now the king ordered the tea shop owner to make the painting alive, to bring the girl alive to come in person and dance. Now, as days have passed by after finishing this magical painting, this tea shop owner had actually forgotten the conditions which the old man has said. He had told the first condition as to three persons at least minimum has to clap the hands three times so that the dancer can come alive. But he forget about that condition, and now because of the king gave him some precious gold coins to him, the tea shop owner, to make him the girl to come alive, he got greedy about this and he all alone clapped his hand three times to make the girl come out of the painting. Yes, the girl came out but did not dance well. 1 or 2 minutes she danced and she fainted back and went into the painting. The king was quite disappointed on seeing this. He was not satisfied. See, all the people in the village told that she's a very good dancer, she could dance very well, and I am very eagerly have come so far away to see her dance, but she has been fainted and moved back into the painting. What had happened? The king asked. This tea shop owner literally forget all the guidelines which the painter said. First condition was three people has to minimum clap, and the second condition was when one person clapped, the dancer would die. He forgot about that. So now the second time also, the tea shop owner clapped for 3 times. Now what would have happened to the painting? The painting disappeared. It became black and white. Now the king got angry. He got back all the gold coins which he gave to the tea shop owner and left the place, scolding him. Now what can you get from the story? Think. If you get something interesting, just comment in the comment section below. This story depicts that there is a dancer within each one of us. That is, we have skills within each one of us. We have some unique talents within us. We have to showcase those talents to everybody. And God has sent us with some purpose in this world. That purpose is showcasing our talents, which might be very helpful to all others. If we are greedy enough to keep our talents within ourselves, no one is going to get used out of it. And you yourself, after a few days, will forget the talent and it becomes a waste. Then what is the purpose of coming in the on the earth here? Yes. So each person is unique. We get to know that each person is unique with some talents within themselves. Someone may be having a good handwriting, someone can dance well, someone can sing well, someone can swim well, somebody can give a very good painting. Everything is like talents, the skills which we have. If you are good at painting, why don't you teach others? If you are good at tailoring, why don't you teach others? So this is how we are exposing our talents to everyone, and one fine day you are achieving your purpose of life. Think about it. Achieve your purpose of life. Don't be greedy or selfish, keeping your talent within yourself. You can explore your talents as much as you can. You can increase your knowledge and give back to the world. Hope you have liked the story. Give me a thumbs up and click on the subscribe button below. See you with another interesting story. Thank you.